My compliments from Urban Alley behind a small bakery, where the entertainment tonight is overbuying breakfast like it is a diplomatic mission, as if dignity were compostable. One glance reveals the thesis of the neighborhood: a cluster of sesame bagels, a flattened pastry box in the recycling bin, and a cleanup plan built entirely on hope. I shall review 4 matters of public concern: bagels of unreasonable privilege, recycling court intrigue, coffee-lid aristocracy, and the suspicious elegance of napkin succession crisis. Stay near. Kindly examine a cluster of sesame bagels. This is what happens when convenience starts dressing like status. The composition around a cluster of sesame bagels is alarmingly respectable, which makes the surrounding mess feel even more personal. This scene only exists because people were buying premium bread and abandoning the best pieces before sunrise. One cannot call that elegant without insulting the moon. As a scholar of scraps, I must test these bagels. Sniff and suspect, compare, gold rind, cis integrity. Resisting sentiment, I'll document. A tidy bundle of napkins awaits. Let the alley record show. A cluster of sesame bagels is surprisingly elite. It carried a whisper of quality and a shout of avoidable waste. I have seen enough of a cluster of sesame bagels. Compose yourselves. The next scandal is recycling court intrigue. Behold a flattened pastry box in the recycling bin. A human arranged this tragedy with the confidence of somebody who mistakes abundance for class. There is craft in a flattened pastry box in the recycling bin, but it has been left in the custody of carelessness. Let us name the behavior plainly. Humans are calling it recycling while leaving crumbs and liner paper everywhere. That is not efficiency, that is vanity in house shoes. The protocol for a flattened pastry box in the recycling bin is straightforward. Approach, inspect, reject the theatrics, and find the real motive under the crumbs. Official verdict on a flattened pastry box in the recycling bin? Common. It revealed more about convenience culture than about taste. The neighborhood has more to confess beyond a flattened pastry box in the recycling bin, and the next witness is coffee-lid aristocracy. Please admire a tower of coffee lids. It has been discarded with such casual certainty that I feel professionally invited. Visually persuasive and operationally sloppy, a tower of coffee lids captures the entire arrangement in one glance. Somebody in this area was ordering more drinks than focus, then abandoning the accessories, and now the pavement must carry the biography. I have initiated the review sequence on a tower of coffee lids. Observe, compare, consider, and try not to applaud the bare minimum. The court finds a tower of coffee lids tragic. The deciding factor is simple. It carried a whisper of quality and a shout of avoidable waste. Seal the file on a tower of coffee lids and follow me. Napkin succession crisis is already trying to look innocent. Kindly examine a tidy bundle of paper napkins. This is what happens when convenience starts dressing like status. The composition around a tidy bundle of paper napkins is alarmingly respectable, which makes the surrounding mess feel even more personal. This scene only exists because people were treating disposable linens like an infinite inheritance. One cannot call that elegant without insulting the moon. As a scholar of scraps, I am obligated to test a tidy bundle of paper napkins. Sniff, inspect, compare, and resist becoming sentimental. A tidy bundle, but crumbs of entitlement persist. Let the alley record show. A tidy bundle of paper napkins is unforgivable. Its materials were respectable while the decision-making was not. I have seen enough of a tidy bundle of paper napkins. Compose yourselves. The next scandal is royal reflection. For all my criticism during midnight bagel diplomacy, there is a tender fact underneath it. People reveal their hopes in what they leave behind. I depart with the scarf intact and the verdicts filed. Somewhere nearby, an object as brazen as a tidy bundle of paper napkins awaits me. The court is open to public argument. Tell me whether a flattened pastry box in the recycling bin had hidden class or no business existing this way. If this episode brought order to your evening, subscribe and share Midnight Bagel Diplomacy with a citizen of questionable convenience culture. This has been Trash Panda, your nearest available authority on garbage class. Midnight Bagel Diplomacy is adjourned until next inspection.